Okay, so I've finished putting in all the trees, at least for now. I might decide later to add a few more branches. But what I'd like to do now is just brighten the sun a bit. So I've mixed some white in the cadmium yellow light. I just want to lighten the sun, just so it pops a bit more. And on the outside of the sun, I'll put a bit more yellow, just around it. Okay, next what I'd like to do is put some sun rays coming down here, and maybe some going up. I'm not sure. I'll do the downward ones first, and then I'll see. Okay, so I got some cadmium red middle. I just want to bring this down on an angle, fairly wide. And try and make it straight. You want to kind of make it transparent. This is too thick here. You want the colors underneath to show through. I'll just wipe some of that off. Still too thick. I like that side better. And then maybe one coming off here. We'll thin out your paint a bit. It's not too solid. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so if you thin it out, it'll be less opaque. And it'll show what's behind. Now where the tree is, I'll have to wait till it's dry. I just finished the trees, so. Okay, I think that's all right. This here is still too thick, too opaque. I'm just gonna wipe a bit more out. Whoops, that might have been a bit too much. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Bring some down into the purple here. I'll maybe try putting one up here. Not too sure how many there would be. Yeah, there's one in the tree. I'll put another one here, but I'll wait for it to be dry. This one I want to bring down a bit more. Maybe make this one a bit wider. It'll start narrower at the sun and then get wider at the bottom. Okay, I think that's good for me. So I decided I didn't like this area here, the rays, so I've pretty much wiped everything off. And what I did is I went on the internet and tried to find photos with sun rays. So I got some ideas. Now it's perfectly all right to look at photos on the internet for reference purposes, but it's not okay to copy a photo that you find on the internet because of copyright laws. So what I want to do is I want to lighten everything above the sun. And then I'm going to kind of blend it in. Let's keep this part really white. And again, I want it to be kind of thin. You can always add other layers later if we decide. Yeah, that's better. And then at the bottom, there will be some here. And the rest will be pretty much red, I think. So the sun is here, and then this is just reflection of the sun. Yeah, I think that looks better. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, that was just cadmium yellow light with some white. Now I'm taking cadmium red middle and thin it out a little bit with some solvent. And I want to glow down here. I don't want these lines to be so pronounced and so straight. Okay, and then my trees are still wet, so I can't do a whole lot up there. This is still pretty thin. Oh, I think that's a lot better. I think I like that better. Yeah, that's good. Maybe a bit more yellow in the top. A bit darker yellow. And then I'm going to fix the white. And we want to blend that into the red up here, so it's not a harsh line. Maybe a bit more yellow here. And a bit around the sun. Yeah, that's better. I'll just fix the white. Clean that up a bit. And I think the yellow can still be a bit more yellow. I want it to be glowing. I might have to wait for it to dry and do another coat. I might take some of that yellow and just put it in a few spots here, not too much. I think this here needs to be a bit more red. Have to wait for that to dry. Yeah, it's just lifting it up. Okay, that should do it for now. I'll come back in when it's dry and do a bit more.